So we do quite a lot of surgical removal of tattoos here, and I'm often asked for an opinion about whether a tattoo is suitable for surgical excision. And probably the best thing to do if you are worried or thinking about having surgery to have your tattoo removed, email us a photograph and I'll give you an opinion, because it's hard to say which tattoos are suitable because it depends on the size of the tattoo, obviously, but it also depends on the location. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through some images of some tattoos to give you an idea of what my thought process is for surgical excision for those particular tattoos. So if you look at this tattoo, it's on the back of the neck, and what I'm looking at is, first of all, the longest dimension, because that's going to depend on how long the scar is. So you see it goes down the whole spine, and it goes down quite a long way. I can't see the lowest point of it, but even the part that I can see is quite long, so that's going to leave quite a long scar. Then I look at the width of it. Now the lower part of it isn't that wide, and so that would be quite suitable for excision because that could probably be excised in one go. But the problem is the upper part of it is quite wide, particularly up at the nape of the neck where the skin is quite tight, so that wouldn't be suitable for excision, or at least not in one go. Potentially it could have a serial excision where we do it in multiple stages, but I think it would take a few, and I think it would leave quite a long unsightly scar. So on balance I would say this one isn't really suitable for excision. Now this is the back of the calf. The back of the calf does have a bit of spare skin, not particularly cosmetically sensitive, so perhaps a good place to have a scar. But again, these tattoos are quite wide, so it wouldn't be possible to remove it in one go. Potentially for serial excision, several goes, but it would leave quite a long scar on the back of the calf. And you've got to think why you want to have it removed. And if it's for cosmetic reasons, the scar actually might cosmetically be worse than the tattoo that you've got in the first place. So this is quite common to get tattoos like this, and I can see how there isn't a huge volume of tattoo. But what you've got to realise, if you're excising it, you've got to excise all the normal skin in between. You can't just excise the tattoo, otherwise you get a scar the same shape of the tattoo, which clearly wouldn't be great. And so this just covers such a wide area, it's a no-no. Half of the body would have to be removed. So it's just a no-no, and the area the tattoo covers is too large. This is a good one. They're on the abdomen, and the abdomen does have skin laxity, varying laxity from person to person, something we'd really probably have to assess in the clinic as to how much laxity you've got. But you'd be surprised at how big a tattoo you can remove on the abdomen. Now, I'm not sure if we could get all of these out, but we can certainly get a large proportion of these out in one go. Obviously, there would leave scars, and initially there'd be some scars which had tattoo on either side, but we could go back 3 to 6 months later and remove the remainder by doing what's called a serial excision. These are good. These are quite small tattoos, and they're on the forearm, which does have some skin laxity, so these would be suitable for excision. And again, you've got to think about why you want the tattoo removed. If you don't like the look of it, you will have a scar in the same area, which you might also not like the look of it. But if it represents something, or if it represents a period of your life that you want to have removed, then it would be possible to remove these by excision. Now this one's an interesting one. So it is also on the forearm, and there is also skin laxity there that means that it could be removed. The only thing that I would think about with this one is that it would obviously leave a scar, and looking at the orientation of the tattoo, we'd probably take it in a crossways direction, and that would leave a scar going across the wrist. I'm not sure if we'll be able to get it out in one go, might need to. But sometimes a scar going across the wrist has a stigmata of self-harm. So sometimes people feel self-conscious having scars that go in that direction across the wrist. So what we don't want to do is we don't want to cure one problem and create another one. So it's going to be aware of what sort of scarring you can achieve, and whether you're going to be happier with the scar than you would have been with the tattoo. So I hope that's been helpful. Those are a selection of tattoos we just thought we'd show you. If you have got a tattoo that you're worried about, you can always email it to us, info@staianoplasticsurgery.co.uk. I'll have a look at it, or one of the team here will have a look at it, and we'll get back to you with an idea of what could be achieved with excision, how much you can expect it to cost, and to see whether it's worthwhile you coming to the clinic. If you don't want to send us a photo, you can always come for a free consultation, and we'll give you an assessment in person. Always better than a photo, and it'd be nice to see you. So I hope that's been helpful, and remember to subscribe to the channel because we're doing videos like this all the time, and it'd be great to have you on board. See you soon.